Welcome back to Houston Life. Our next story will warm your heart and remind you of the incredible power of inclusion and joy. Waves of Impact is making a big splash in Galveston by bringing the thrill of surfing to children with exceptional challenges.
Through their surf camps, kids get a chance to ride the waves, build confidence in ways they normally wouldn't. Let's take a look at how Waves of Impact is turning the ocean into a big playground.
Waves of Impact is a nonprofit organization that was developed in 2011 by two wonderful co-founders that were seeking to find inclusivity in water therapy through surf. And we like to gear our surf camps towards children that are facing exceptional challenges, whether it be autism, Down syndrome, or other physical ailments. We also gear our camps towards wounded veterans. So a lot of our veterans have TBIs or other types of brain injuries and face exceptional challenges with PTSD and sometimes missing limbs.
And this is Asher, 2 capital A's. He has Down syndrome and apraxia of speech, which is a motor planning disorder that causes him to have trouble speaking. Asher was 6 years old when the first time that he participated in Waves of Impact. I heard about it through our Down syndrome group. Someone had shared that they had done it in previous years, and so we signed up. He was so small and so scared. How old were you? You were 6?
2D.
You're 14 now.
2D.
Yes, you're 14.
I became involved in 2013 just from one of my girlfriends who's a surfer and said she was going to do something really cool. I've always been in sports therapy programs, and so I just thought I'd give it a try, fell in love. And then I have 2 cousins who are quadriplegic, and I was able to surf with them, which was also their first surfing experience. Chris and Garrett are both these fantastic athletic daredevils. And Chris had an accident where he dove into a pool that was too shallow, and I believe he has a C4 separation, so he is fully in a wheelchair. He does have mobility into his arms, so he's able to actually drive himself now. Garrett was, I think it was couch surfing or hood surfing in the snow out in West Texas, and he had the same kind of spinal cord injury, but as a C2 or C3. And now works to help other families and children who have spinal cord injuries. So they both came down here one day with me, and it was just the most amazing thing to surf with them together. And so it means so much to me because it's part of my family, and then I've also made so many other wonderful volunteer friends and family members out here on the beach with our local communities. And it's such a blessing to let a child and family feel included just for one moment that lasts a lifetime.
Yeah. And I've noticed that, we're experiencing so many different children and people with all sorts of, challenges that they're facing. And truly, no matter what challenge they are facing, once we're in the water with them, it just doesn't matter. One of my favorite parts about volunteering with Waves of Impact is the process of meeting a camper, getting to know them a little bit, seeing how comfortable they are in the water, and sort of getting them to trust you. It's really just being there for each camper and guiding them and letting them know that you're here for them, and just making it the best experience. When you have a camper that's never stood up on a surfboard before, and then you get them on a wave and they stand up, the whole beach is just electric and cheering, and it gives me chills right now thinking about it. It just really shows how powerful the ocean is.
I would say in my time here in Galveston, we've had a few local participants who are repeaters every year. And there are pictures that I have with them literally surfing from the age that they were 5 to now they're 15.
This will be our 9th year. He started in 2016, and we keep coming back because he loves it. I don't think they're gonna be able to get rid of him. When he first started, he was kind of shy, timid, not so confident, and they pushed him out of his comfort zone, and he got up on the board. He was excited, but he was nervous, but he did it. And then each year after that, he's become more confident. and more sure of himself. And he was just a tiny little boy, and now he's the confident young man. My favorite part is watching him be included. Sorry. He's accepted, and he's just able to do what other kids do. And he wants to be included. He wants to do other things, you know, things that typical kids do, and not usually invited to do those things or allowed to do those things. And Waves of Impact just embraces him and shows him that he can do these things that other kids do. But Asher's favorite part, Asher's favorite part is the people that are here. He's made friends. He has fun with them. He goes out there and surfs. They have a good time. They cheer him on. He loves the spotlight. And then afterwards, they kind of hang out and they have dance parties. I would tell other parents that have kids with unique abilities to just push them out of their comfort zone. Do these things that you might not think they can do, but they will surprise you. These people at Waves of Impact are incredible. They know what to do and how to get your child out there doing fun things. So yeah, just sign them up and do it. Just take that step.
Wow, what an amazing story. It has me wanting to do a little hang 10 myself here, Sloan, if you giving everyone one of these. Now listen, if you love hanging out at the beach, you love surfing, you love kids, you want to put a smile on kids' faces, local kids, Waves of Impact is looking for at least 100 volunteers for their surf camp in Galveston on September 20th and 21st. So all you have to do is visit HoustonLife.tv. You can look for the link under the Scene On section, and boom, you'll be right there. You'll be able to help.
And we'll be right back with more from Houston Life.